What's up, everybody? Happy Valentine's Day. We got the wonderful red shirt. We got flowers. We'll be cooking chicken tacos today. It's going to be a quick meal because we have to get to a Valentine's Day party at a 4-year-old's preschool. So first off, we're going to cook simultaneously like we always do. We're going to grease the tortilla pan. The cast iron is already situated with lard. That's good. One thing we're going to do is we're going to spray the serrano pepper and wash that bad boy off. Do this real quick. And the topic for today is yes men at work. Yes men will ruin companies. There's a reason why companies don't last forever. They are like living organisms. There are mechanisms within them that help them grow and cause them to die all at once. Okay, so before we get started, we have already salted this chicken. We're gonna add some garlic powder to it because garlic makes everything taste good. But we're not gonna add too much garlic powder because we already have our garlic cloves. We're also going to add, so we're going to add some pepper on the backside. And we've already dehydrated it. This lard's cooking nicely. Probably want to scrape some of the gunk off of this just a little bit. Try not to increase our risk of cancer too much. Okay. Not much of a better way to say I love you than cooking delicious tacos, especially if you're dating a Latina, far right or otherwise. Okay, so I don't recommend cleaning the cast iron exactly the way I did. There's probably some residue from this paper towel that's thrown on there just a little bit, but we're gonna let this cool off. Add a little bit of olive oil, and as our tortilla pan cooks, we're going to throw chicken breast number 1 on the top, chicken breast number 2 on the bottom. Gonna wash our hands. All right, as the tortilla pan gets hot, we're going to do one of a couple things. We're going to put some flour, put some 4 tortillas on there rather. And we'll do it 2 at a time. You know how we do it. Simultaneously to that, we are going to cut some onion. All right, so we got cilantro, which would make it highly Mexican. We do have some raw onion, make it lowly Mexican, lowly Tex-Mex. And one thing we want to do, make sure that all sides of this chicken get under the flame. That looks all right. Okay, so now we're going to chop. Chop that. Going to flip these tortillas. Chop the garlic very quickly. Dice, 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 dice. Dice, 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 dice. Dice, 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 dice. So, on the topic of yes men and women corporations, one of the reasons why communism works and why the diversity and exclusion movement has been so effective is a lot of people are pussies. And that's not to say that to disparage them. That's actually just a behavior that is actually most apt for survival within a corporate setting. It's just, I don't make the rules, but people like to promote their own. Oh, you can smell the bacon grease on that, and it smells good. People like to promote their own. Nobody has opinions in corporate America because they don't want to step on the toes of the wrong person. And so if some dumbass has this idea that diversity is going to be the cool thing that our company needs to win, very few people are going to like read studies and be like, no, actually, you're wrong for these 6 reasons. They're not very principled, because if they were, they would have probably quit their corporate job the first time their company lied to them about getting promoted or getting a raise or whatever it was they said would happen and didn't happen. Okay, so this, that's actually a little bit early. We're not ready to flip either one. We're going to want to wait for a little bit more liquid to come up. You can see a little bit of liquid's coming up there, a little bit starting to come up there, but it's not quite ready. But we are going to start taking these tortillas off. That's good. And then we have one tortilla that we previously crushed that didn't eat. Throw that one back on the pan. And then one thing that we're going to do while these tortillas are hot is we're going to throw some cheddar cheese on them. Let this cheese get a little bit toasty. All right. Okay. We're going to flip that, and we're also going to flip that. Let that sit for just a little bit. Flip that while we cut the avocado. I don't like this brown spot on the end of the avocado, but it's probably fine to eat, but...
Yeah, they were very ripe at Costco when I picked them up on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to cut it out. It's probably fine. You know, avocados do get brown, but we like to keep things aesthetically pleasing in the kitchen. And so what we're going to end up doing right now is we're going to, when I say that, these avocado slices will not be aesthetically pleasing on the tacos, given the fact that they will not be perfect half crescents, unfortunately, but, you know, we try. Okay, so that's done. Take that, do the spread. Pour more cheese on there. Going to take some more avocado. And then we're also going to cut this half out too. So we're going to take this slice, put it there, take this other slice, put it here. I'm going to keep this on the side. Start putting all the materials away. Probably toss this tortilla, won't be eaten. Keep this avocado.
We're talking about yes men.
And we're talking about Yes Men Corporation. So, most people would, like, they can't run their own companies, obviously. It's not, for some people it's actually easy. For some people it's easier to run their own companies than to not run their own companies, but it is hard. Most people don't have the skill to do it. It's scary. You have to get your own clients. You can't just do what your boss tells you. It's kind of foreign. But, so the mechanism that people use to survive is just saying yes. All right, these are done. I'm going to throw this garlic on just to get a little bit toasty.
I'm going to turn the fan on low.
Thank you. Got to turn the fan on there.
On low.
Okay. We're going to take these off. We're going to let them sit for, that hurt. I'm going to sit for a minute or so. That's nice. Take this garlic, throw it on there. There's more garlic, throw it on there. More garlic, throw it on there. My girlfriend made me brush my teeth twice last night because how much garlic I put on the pizza. I would do it again because we got a lot of garlic and it's supposed to expire tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to eat 30 cloves of garlic in one day, but it's well worth it. All right, so this is done. We're going to start. That is off. We are going to start chopping. We'll chop this chicken real quick. We'll eat one before we eat the others just because we got to get rolling pretty soon. I just got to show you that Chef Alex didn't miss on these. So, that looks good.
What are the macros in this taco?
This taco, from a macro standpoint, let's see, it's going to have about 10 grams of protein from the chicken, about 3 from the cheese, so about 13 grams of protein there, and I think about from the tortilla. Let's look at that. 13 grams of protein from. Yeah, so it's about 8 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein, I'm gonna guess about 13 grams of fat. No, about 10 grams of carbs because I forgot the avocado. So we got about 10 grams of carbs, 13 grams of protein, about 13 grams of fat. So it is does qualify as protein dominant as the larger macronutrient that we're working with. One of the things that we're wanting to do here is, you want to take the chicken off before it's actually fully cooked through, and that's what I did, but we're in a little bit of a rush. So ideally, I'd let this sit for a little bit longer. You see, that's not pink, but it is on the pink side. So we're gonna let that sit for a little bit longer before eating it. The smaller piece is cooked just fine. And then this is gonna be perfectly juicy in like 3 minutes, but I will show you that Chef Alex didn't miss. Then we're gonna clean up and be on our way for Valentine's Day. Let's see how we did.
Getting some comments saying, wow, that looks good. We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. Let's see how we did. That's better than a taco stand taco I've had in Texas. Probably the best I've had in months. Because Chef Alex doesn't miss. Thank you for tuning in. Have a happy Valentine's Day. See you on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, here on YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, and everything. Let me know in the comments what you want me to cook. Maybe I'll listen, maybe I won't. What you want to talk about. And of course, Chef Alex doesn't miss.